Hi everyone, it's Dominic from the Primetime Treasure eBay store and YouTube channel. Want to welcome you in, especially all the new subscribers, plus people who just happen to stumble upon here for the first time. Got lots of interesting videos for you on this channel, and hopefully you'll find this one interesting as well, because I'm going to share with you a little tip that could help increase the number of listings that you have on eBay or any other reselling forum where you put your items. It could be either Etsy, Poshmark, Mercari, Bonanza, Amazon, doesn't matter. Even Craigslist, does not matter. This strategy can help you out. So the first thing I'm going to tell you, which is not really the main part of this strategy, but it's an important part, is to just make sure that you're listing at least one thing a day. That's very important for several reasons. One, it establishes a routine. Routines are very important to basically sticking with something. It helps you stay motivated, because then if you feel yourself kind of maybe mentally saying, oh, I'm going to kind of slack off today, if you've been in a routine for a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, you kind of counter that mentally with saying, no, I really want to stick with that because I don't want to go off my routine. And if you have a routine that's daily, it's something every day that you do, and you've stuck with that again for a while, you're going to be less apt to kind of fall off the wagon with that. So you want to stay on track with putting up a listing every single day. The other reason why that's important is that eBay does reward you in the search rankings by listing every day, by staying active. They look at you as an active seller as opposed to someone who's stale. So if you had, for example, let's just say, just as a basic example, you had 7 items that you were going to list during the week. What I would tell you is, rather than listing all 7 of them on Saturday, that you would list 1 each day. That's important. It's important to do it for the reason that I just described. The other thing that I'm going to tell you, and this is really the main tip that I want to give you in terms of increasing the number of sales that you do every day, because what I just told you isn't necessarily going to help you increase it. That's just going to make sure you have something listed every day. But if you have something listed every day and someone buys it, and then the next day somebody buys the next thing that you put up, you're not increasing anything, you're just making sales, okay? So what you have to do is you have to set a goal that each day you're gonna increase your total listings by at least 1. Okay, so let's just make a basic example. You have 50 items listed in your eBay store, and for whatever reason you haven't been able to get over that hump of 50 for a while. You wanna get up to, let's say, 100, okay? So simple way of doing this is you sell 2 items, let's say on Monday. So once you sell those 2 items, you've got those things packed, set up, ready to go out, you make sure that you get 3 listings up. So now you're gonna have 51. The next day, let's say you only sell 1 item. You're gonna at least increase it by 2. So now you're up to 52 items. Now the next day you sell 4 items. Well, now you're gonna make sure you increase that by 1, so that would be 5 listings on that particular day. Maybe you have a slow day that you have no sales. Rather than just sitting around and not doing anything, put up at least 1 listing. Now I say at least 1. That doesn't mean you can't put up 2, that you can't put up 3 or 4 more than what you sold, but at least 1. That will give you a sense of accomplishment as you see your numbers go up every single day. As an individual doing it by yourself part-time, at a minimum, this strategy should be able to get you up to anywhere between 120 and 140 listings at a time, no problem. So if you're stuck at like 20, 30, 40, try this strategy. I promise it will help you out. The other thing that I'll tell you about it is, let's just say, as another example, it's 8 o'clock in the morning, for example, and you make a sale, okay? And you have, let's go back to 50 listings. You have 50 listings, you've made 1 sale. So you packed it, ready to go out. It's now 9 o'clock in the morning. You put 2 listings up to increase over that 1. So now you got 51 listings. Well, now you make another sale. Great, you made another sale, so put up another 2 items. So now you're up to 52. So that's just how it works. And you can keep doing that throughout the day if you have a whole day to yourself, for example. So you might find yourself, increasing the number of listings that you did that day by 10. So I call it the +1 strategy, because at a minimum you're going +1 above the total number of sales that you made during the day. Now, you could try to do that all at the end of the day, depending on what you're doing. Maybe you're working full time, and at night is the only time you have that you could do your listing. So, make sure you try to have things ready so that you could, if you make 2, 3 sales, 4 sales during the day, that you think intelligently. If you don't have a lot of time, for example, that night, that you put up things that day to go +1. To do that in a limited amount of time frame, you're going to have to use things, for example, that don't require as many photographs. And on the day that you have more time, focus that time on the items that take a little more time to process, and put up. Maybe they require extra photos or extra prep or things like that. So anyway, try that strategy, the +1 strategy. If you find that works for you, I would love to hear that down below in the comment section. Please let me know. I'm telling you things that I've used myself to try to help you. So again, if it's helped you, please let me know. I'd love to hear that. Please make sure you like this video if you think that this is a tip that can be helpful for you. And make sure you subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to get the subscribe number up to 100. Right now we're at 82. So I'd love to hit that anytime soon. So please make sure, if you're coming back and watching this video and you haven't hit subscribe, make sure you just take the extra time to do that. The little treasure chest that pops up at the end of the video, make sure you hit that. That's for subscribing, or just hit the button that says subscribe on the channel. And last but not least, make sure you come down below, check out the description section for my Facebook group, the Facebook Reselling Resource Center. Check out what it's all about. It's really great. Lots of people who are getting together, increasing numbers, just talking about reselling every day. It's a great little community. There's no infighting. There's no big list of rules or anything like that. Plus, you could put a link to YouTube videos, your own store. You could promote yourself in a non-spammy way. So try it out, check it out, send in a join request. If everything looks good, I will let you in. With that, I've got to go put some listings up and get ready for tomorrow. All right, see you everybody. Take care.